The mere thought of a brain-eating amoeba is enough to send shivers down your spine. But did you know that there's a deadly intruder lurking in our very own waters, preying on unsuspecting swimmers? Yes, we're talking about the brain-eating amoeba, a microscopic monster that can turn a fun day at the beach into a terrifying fight for survival. In this video, we will reveal everything you need to know about this terrifying creature and how to protect yourself from its deadly grip. So stay tuned, and let's dive deep into the murky waters where danger lurks just below the surface. First, let's talk about what this creature actually is. The brain-eating amoeba, also known as Naegleria fowleri, is a single-celled organism that lives in warm, fresh water. It's found in lakes, rivers, hot springs, and even in the ocean. This amoeba is a predator that feeds on bacteria and other microorganisms, but it can also infect humans and cause a rare but deadly disease called primary amoebic meningoencephalitis or PAME. Now let's discuss how this microscopic monster attacks its victims. Infection occurs when the amoeba enters the body through the nose. This can happen when you swim in contaminated water or even when you dive into a pool. Once inside the body, the amoeba travels to the brain via the olfactory nerve. There it begins to feed on the brain tissue, causing inflammation and destruction. This process can lead to symptoms such as a severe headache, fever, nausea, and ultimately death. If left untreated, the fatality rate of PAM is almost 97%. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Stay tuned till the end of this video because we'll share some pro tips on how to avoid this microscopic monster and stay safe in the water. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more terrifying tales. Now let's take a closer look at the symptoms of this deadly disease. The first signs of infection are often mistaken for other conditions, making diagnosis difficult. A person may experience a headache, fever, nausea, and vomiting, all symptoms commonly associated with food poisoning or the flu. However, as the amoeba continues to feed on the brain, the symptoms become more severe. The person may start to have seizures, hallucinations, and even go into a coma. Unfortunately, at this stage, treatment becomes more difficult and the fatality rate increases. It's crucial to seek medical attention immediately if you suspect you may have been infected by the brain-eating amoeba. Early diagnosis and treatment can improve the chances of survival. Now let's talk about the diagnosis of PAME. As we mentioned earlier, the symptoms of PAME can be similar to other conditions, making it challenging to diagnose. A lumbar puncture, also known as a spinal tap, is the most effective way to diagnose PAME. During the procedure, a sample of cerebrospinal fluid is removed from the lower back and examined for the presence of the amoeba. Other tests, such as a complete blood count and a brain scan, may also be performed to rule out other potential causes of the symptoms. However, it's important to note that even with these diagnostic tools, early detection of PAME can be difficult, which is why it's crucial to seek medical attention promptly if you suspect an infection. Next, let's discuss the treatment options available for those infected with PAME. Once diagnosed, treatment typically involves a combination of antifungal medications such as amphotericin B and fluconazole. These medications can help to stop the growth of the amoeba and alleviate symptoms. However, it's important to note that treatment can be challenging due to the blood-brain barrier, which can make it difficult for the medication to reach the amoeba. Additionally, the effectiveness of these medications against N. fowleri has not been established, and the disease remains largely unresponsive to conventional therapy. As a result, the prognosis for people with PAME is poor, with a fatality rate of approximately 97%. Despite the grim statistics, it's essential to seek medical attention promptly if you suspect infection. Early intervention may not cure the disease, but it could potentially slow its progression and improve the patient's quality of life. Now let's talk about the prevention of infection. You can take several steps to protect yourself from infection while enjoying your time in the water. First and foremost, avoid swimming in warm fresh water, especially during the summer months when the amoeba is most active. If you choose to swim in natural bodies of water, make sure to limit your time in the water and avoid submerging your head. You can also consider wearing a nose clip while swimming to prevent the amoeba from entering your nasal passages. Additionally, it's crucial to shower immediately after swimming in natural bodies of water and to rinse your nose with a saline solution to remove any lingering amoeba. By following these simple precautions, you can significantly reduce your risk of infection and enjoy your time in the water worry-free. Let's now share some real-life examples of the brain-eating amoeba found in popular swimming spots. In 2021, the brain-eating amoeba was found in Lake Mead, just miles away from Las Vegas. This discovery raised concerns about the safety of the lake and prompted local authorities to issue warnings to swimmers. Another alarming case was reported in 2010 when a 7-year-old girl contracted the disease after swimming in a hot tub. The girl had a 50-50 chance of survival and ultimately passed away due to the rare complications of her case. These cases serve as a reminder of the potential dangers of swimming in contaminated water and highlight the importance of taking preventative measures. Now let's explore some frequently asked questions about the brain-eating amoeba. Is the brain-eating amoeba contagious? No, this amoeba is not contagious. It cannot be spread through human contact. Can you get the brain-eating amoeba from chlorinated pools? While the brain-eating amoeba has been found in chlorinated pools, it's less common. However, it's still possible. Therefore, it's important to follow proper pool maintenance guidelines and to shower before and after swimming in a pool. How long does it take for the brain-eating amoeba to kill a person? The time it takes for the amoeba to kill a person varies depending on several factors, including the person's overall health and the severity of their symptoms. However, once the amoeba reaches the brain and begins feeding on the brain tissue, it can cause death within a few days to a week. Finally, let's wrap up this terrifying tale with some final thoughts. The brain-eating amoeba is a rare but deadly threat that lurks in our waters. By understanding what it is, how it attacks, and taking preventative measures, you can protect yourself and your loved ones from this microscopic monster. Remember to avoid swimming in warm fresh water, wear a nose clip if needed, and shower immediately after swimming in natural bodies of water. Don't let the fear of this amoeba keep you away from the water, but instead be informed, be cautious, and be safe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more terrifying tales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe and dry. We hope you learned something new and maybe even found some peace of mind. Remember, knowledge is power. And when it comes to the brain-eating amoeba, knowing the facts can help keep you safe. If you're still feeling a bit uneasy about heading into the water, we totally get it. Maybe stick to the pool for now, or opt for a nice, relaxing bubble bath at home. Just kidding. We want you to enjoy the water, but to do so safely. That's why we've got some bonus tips for you. Check out our website for more detailed information on how to stay safe around water. From avoiding water that looks stagnant to never swimming alone, we've got you covered with practical advice that can help keep you out of harm's way. And if you're still feeling a bit skeptical, leave a comment below. We'll personally respond to your questions and put your mind at ease. We're here for you. So go ahead, check out our website and leave us a comment. We're always happy to help.